Hello, race fans. It's your boy, Brickerhoff 17. Coming at you, we got almost the end of my first season here in F1 2021. We're in F2. We started our career. We are in the 11th race out of the 12 that start the career, the season. And I've won a few in a row. Last night's race was really close. I didn't lead. I had the pole, but didn't lead any lap until the final lap. And I didn't even take the lead until the last 30 feet, 50 feet. I didn't even think I was going to get it. Now, I have made the cars a little harder again. And we're at Sochi. Russia. Dude, I've never raced this track before today. If I have raced it, I don't remember. It must have been a long time. With that said, it's a fun track. It's got really unique turns, some long straightaways, DRS zone. What's his name? I'll tell you when we load into the race. But it's a fun track, needless to say. I'd make it out here if I could. I don't know when I'm going to fly to Russia anytime soon, but I would make it to this race if I had the means, time, whatever. So, without further ado, let's go over into the race. Here we go. We'll let our friend, he'll tell you all about the racetrack.
We're at the Sochi Autodrome and the drivers on the grid are almost ready to begin. Join us as we enjoy today's Formula 2 event. The Sochi Autodrome is a 3.6-mile circuit encompassing venues built for Russia's 2014 Olympics. Close barriers will make overtaking difficult in places, but much of the track can be taken flat out. The fans definitely won't be left wanting when it comes to the spectacle of sheer speed. With me at Sochi for the Russian event is Davide Valsecchi. This is a long and complex circuit. Davide, what are your thoughts heading into it?
Hi, Alex. Yeah, you're right. This is still a very exciting circuit. Lots of winding turns and high-speed straights. The racing here should be extremely close from start to finish. I think we'll see a great race today, and I can't wait to get underway.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting grid. Daniel lines up on pole position.
Of course, Tsunoda.
It's Yuki Tsunoda.
Schumacher has not been qualifying all that well, except for last week.
Samaya, Schwartzman.
Samaya, third place. Schwartzman, finally. Here's Schumacher behind his teammate.
Sato.
Alisi up here again. Piquet Druvilla in the top 10 qualifying once again. Giotto a little back. Mazepin, 13th, was 11th last week. Aiken, Matsushita had a good practice. So did Joe. He had a good practice lap. These back markers, ass wipes. Got my teammate in last place. Look at that, KFC, Taco Bell, Coca-Cola. Look at these cool sponsors.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue.
So that guy Joe,
and aim for another top 10 finish.
Chinese driver, he had a really good practice session. He was like third. It was me, Tsunoda, and him. And then he qualifies in the second to last row or third to last row. I was surprised when I saw that because he's had some good races. He finished in the top 3. He's had podium finishes. But let's figure out our race strategy. So, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to turn nighttime in this race. Maybe I'm wrong. Because it's May. It's not very hot out. It's cloudy even. Look at that forecast. No rain it looks like, but just 25 degrees Celsius on track is about 80 something. 17 degrees Celsius, that's like 68. What's that? Well, that's my secretary. Siri, 17 degrees Celsius is what in Fahrenheit? 62. It's colder than I thought. 60, barely, almost 63. 17 degrees Celsius. It's barely set. It's not even 63 degrees. It's like 62.6. So it's a cool day. You know, I'd be hanging out here in like my cargo shorts and a hoodie probably. My Lando Norris hoodie, more or less. 8 laps on the mediums to start the race is what they want you to do. And then it's going to be a 6-lap sprint on the super softs. It looks like it works out perfectly. Let's just take a gander. If I go the other way, so I split it directly in half. Well, it doesn't game. But see the last laps with the super softs? Nah, I don't really want to deal with that, even if I had an 18-second lead. So we'll go there. If I go to 9, 9's not awful. Seriously, it says it loses a tiny bit more time than that, but these are such minuscule. See, the advantage here. Here's the advantage. Let me tell you why you would pit early. You have an extra lap of fresher tires, so you can get ahead of the guys, which in F1, F2 road racing like this, it's important to have, if you can pass on pit road, to do it. But if you go a lap later than everybody else, you actually lose time to them and maybe get past there. But the alternative is you're supposed to be faster than them at the end. The alternative here is that you get ahead of them so that when you are slower at the end, you have the time and space to fend them off. But if they're close to you, then it's going to be difficult because your car's going to be really worn the fuck out. So we'll just... Oh, geez. We'll just do what they say. We'll go 8 and 6. And if something happens, there's a caution flag. They always tend to change it on you. It says 25 minutes. I didn't notice that before. That's the time of the race. It should happen in 25 minutes. Okay. 25-minute race. 14 laps at Sochi, Russia. The Autodrome. Cool day. Okay, let's get ready. Let's stretch. Get that back all worked out. If you guys are going to race distances on these games, you've got to stretch. Okay? You get stiff. These guys, these race car, these real race car drivers, they be doing yoga. I'm not saying you got to do that, but if you're going to be in a chair for a long period of time, let me just tell you, career-wise, I'm in the car a lot. I drive all day. You could say I'm a professional driver. You could say that. You would be right, but you wouldn't be wrong. So with that said, I can tell you from experience, you want to stretch, you want to get in some sort of yoga routine. You do. I should do better, honestly, but the little bit I do, you should do some. You gotta do something. Get out of bed, stretch, So, I use a bit of the, what do you call it? The replay. And here's why. I'm an oval racer. I race a lot of NASCAR more than anything. I race project cars. I wasn't all that great at it. But I got a lot better if you saw the way I started to, recently. So that's why I've been confident in doing these races. But I also understand, hey, I'm not those guys yet. But I'm putting in the seat time, and I hope you do too. You should definitely put in the seat time. If racing's your thing, go get a wheel, put it on your PlayStation, put it on your Xbox, whatever computer. You want to do iRacing, go do that. But if this is in your blood like it is for me, you definitely want to go get a wheel and start doing this. This is, in my personal opinion, Project Cars 2 for me was always the closest to iRacing for a console. It's the most realistic simulation, in my personal opinions. I believe this is now up there as well as the best simulation for console racing. So, cheers to you. You want to know what it is? I'll tell you at the end of the race. Somebody asks me what it is. No one's watching. So anybody who watches usually watches later. I'm doing this late at night. If somebody's watching, they're probably in Australia. And I do race with Australians online. Let me tell you, there's some fine people. There's some fine people. There's some fine racers out in the outback. All right, we're all set up. I'm here doing what I'm supposed to do. You're there doing what you're supposed to do, which is just relaxing and watching me, hopefully not make a fool of myself, going around Sochi Autodrome here in Russia with the pole in this F2 race. I think I could pretty much seal this deal up if I could win the race today. I am slightly nervous, but I'm ready to go. Formation lap.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
These things really do got to warm up. I was reading about it not too long ago. These engines produce they're such intricate machines. I'm getting better at slowing down before the corner, by the way. I mean, getting a better angle through the corner. I like this antenna on the front of the car because it keeps my eyes from going too low. I've been trying to practice and train my eyes to keep it above that antenna and never either at it or above it, never below it. I have it in my peripheral vision, or I'm looking straight ahead. And you know what? Another tip that I learned that's a really big help. Maybe you know this one, but if you don't, make sure you're turning with your outside hand. You know, if you're turning left, it's your right hand then. If you're turning right, it's your left hand. I was driving a bit much for the pace lap, I feel like, so I want my tires cool down. I don't want to wear them out. No, I don't want to have like the worn tires for the start of the race. Last night's race, I felt that the computer for this section of the formation lap grabbed me a little late. Today it's a bit early. So, whatever. One second, we're gonna get my focus hat on. If I have the camera on, you see I put this hat on just so I get my tunnel vision. Let's go. F2 Sochi style.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Ready with the clutch. I still get, there we go. Let the computer cars do like a false start. Like every once in a while, like not often. Alright, good start for Sonoda, good start for everybody. Schwartzman got a good start there. Apparently I didn't get off the line very well. What? He hit me! Oh, Schwartzman getting in the lead. That's what I'm talking about. Lock the brakes up. In avoidance, I was trying to be not collide with this guy here, Schwartzman, who has not had good weeks, but last week he kind of rebounded at Monza. Look at him here, now he's leading. But he had a bunch of bad weeks, like bad qualifying. And he's Schumacher's teammate, and he's really been up in the top 5 or 6. We might be having slight internet issues, but hopefully they're gonna go away. I think they did. I'm taking it easy. I'm like not even pushing it on this guy right now. We'll see if I get the straightaway speed. I'm catching him a little bit. It's a long race here. I don't even let him leave. I backed out. I don't even want to go side by side yet. I'm being too nice. I'm trying not to hit him. I keep it wide and I let go of the brake. Oh geez, I don't want to be side by side, but here I am. Ah, last time. Oh, we touched. Real wide. Oh, penalty for that touch. No, 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 no. Because I'm going to run into them. I'm going to run right into the back of them. We'll keep the touch in. We'll go here. Even wide. I'll keep this. Oh, man. That's it. We're good. We're good. These computer drivers really do like to race close to you. They push it. They test you. That's Schumacher. We are not the best of friends right now. He is not happy with me for 2 straight races. Especially how I beat him in the last race. There we go. Let me get away from all these guys. There's a bunch of guys behind me. I don't want to look at my rearview mirror. Right? Good thing I don't have it on. Back to 6 after having the pole. We'll get there though. Don't worry. 2 laps out of 14. We will get there. Get you here on the straightaway. No DRS here though. Oh, Schumacher, I was see. This is why it's there. That distracted me at the wrong time. Schumacher's out of the race. That's huge. It's me and Sonoda.
Check your MFD for a new strategy op.
Bad angle through there, by the way. Bad angle. Too tight. Is Sonoda going to chase down Schwartzman? Kind of hope he doesn't. Give Schwartzman a win. Why not? Who cares? It's good for Prima, though. But with Schumacher out of the race. I was able to get out there pretty quick. Made the pass. That's what I need to do is set. I gotta set that part of the track up to do my passing though. Just be near them going into turn 1. nice one. Sarah still gained on me a little there, though. Oh, come on. That was a bad place to start it. I don't have to take that, I think. 5-second penalty, I didn't get a benefit out of it. Oh man, I'm just not slowing down up there. Back to 6th. With a 5-second penalty. I'm just happy I don't have damage.
Gap to teammate behind is 10.4 seconds.
I don't care about my teammate. Please stop telling me about him. Until he's racing for me or with me somewhere here. Help me out. I don't know. He's worthless. Oh my god. This is why I gotta make them better. So they don't slow down and stop in front of me. I slowed down so much for that time just to not run into him. Am I gonna get to him for this? Go. I'm on low. Ha ha ha. Alright, this is where getting back to a podium finish here. Only lap 4. Time to go. Well, there's the back of the pack that's spread out a little bit. Damn, look at that bunch up. This part of the track is killing me. That was the best way I've ever done it, and it wasn't the fastest way, but one thing I did was I was on the brakes slowly and while still on the accelerator. I've been doing that for a lot of these turns, actually. Oh, no. Alright, warning, fine, but no damage, amazingly. It's on, it's not on to its fullest, but it's on. Drafting. Where are you gonna go? We'll get him here. Alright, sights set on 4th. Let's like to get there before we have to pit. Also, it's a good idea to avoid rumble strips while braking. Don't do that like I did. Rumble strips are the devil. A bit wide.
super
fastest
soft.
lap, but it was sloppy. I can't remember pitting this lap. Lap 8, right? Well, yeah, lap 8. We were going halfway. We were going past halfway. It like feels like it's gonna rain, but it's really not in the forecast. If it does rain, I have found it's incredibly hard, even on a lower setting, to catch even all the leaders, depending on how far away you might be. I actually want to put a, what do you call it, a experiment together on the rain tires eventually. I'm not sure what track I want to utilize, but I want to see how, you know, how different wet racing is with the, even with a lower difficulty setting on the AI. Oh, come on. Whatever happens the rest of the way, it's got to be 5 seconds behind us. Oh, I was close to cutting it. Not the fastest lap. Half a second slower than my fastest lap. See, he looks like he's pulling away. No, I guess I'm catching him. Not that much. Aggressive? Maybe. Half a second behind Samaya. Under now. Oh man, I got through there. It's not my least favorite turn, but it's up there now. So I've been having a bit of, you've seen it, a little bit of trouble with that section of the track.
Best lap so far is a 1 minute 54.1. We're leading our teammate by 13.5 seconds.
My rear tires, those are not good. I have to lift this whole time. That was a good section. Made the pass cleanly. That was a bad turn. And I had to step out. Alright, Sonoda, 3 seconds ahead of me. He's a half a second behind Schwartzman. Got close, but he didn't get alongside of me. Oh man, this car changed up. They're putting the super softs on, remember? Usually we're going softs to mediums in these races. Alright, no collisions on pit road. Ooh, I'm gonna come out. No, they're coming in, I'm sorry. Oh, I had the penalty.
Pit stops.
5 seconds that penalty. They gave me only cutting, but man, they came out. You come out flying from that pit road. Even with Schumacher out of the race, Schwartzman is not pitting until the next lap, which is where all the, you know, the secondary drivers would pit. But they're still going with the same strategy on Schwartzman's car. That could cost him the position with Sonoda, honestly. I know I'm not going to have it on, so let's see what happens as we come back up to pit road this time. Crabby teammates in the pits.
Sean is coming in for his stop.
That's Sonoda, and that's Schwartz. Yeah, see, it did. Sonoda's in the lead. Ooh, that's bad for me. I mean, it's better than I'm in third, obviously, but if he got 25 points, he'd only pull in. I'm not that far out. Me winning would almost sure it up, but him winning and me not, you know, being right behind him or whatever. I don't know. It's getting nervous about the math. I'm trying to do math and talk. It's not working. I gotta shift. I gotta focus. I'm 5 seconds behind Schwartzman, who's 2 seconds. He lost 3 seconds really to Sonoda. Jeez. 7 seconds. I gotta catch up. I gotta run just fast fucking laps. Fast laps, guys. Fast laps. Hit the corner. Hit the corner. That's not gonna help. 57 seconds. Damn. He's running 153 laps, this guy. I wonder what pace I was on before I spun. You can't tell, I am working very hard at trying to hit these apexes as best I can. I feel like I'm hitting a bit of them. Twice in the same spot. I know what I'm doing now. Oh, we started too late. We started too late. Alright, losing time to him still. That's his lap. Just gotta run 5 more just like it. 3 more. Oh man, we don't have time. 12 out of 14 and 3 to go. .6.
Yellow flag.
Where? Safety car? .151. Wow, I'm flying. Who's this guy? Shinoda! What's wrong with him? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Can I catch? Oh, I'm in second. Get him towards me. Can I catch him for the win? Wow, so Tsunoda looked like he was going to gain some points on me, and now look. Oh, that's terrible. What would have been? Hands get sore, man. Hands do get sore. .5 is the last lap, though. 3 seconds. I'm catching them, but I don't think I have enough time. Not with that
This is
either.
your final lap of the race.
Schwartzman, what do you got? Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up, Schwartzman. Oh, Schwartzman, you're driving really careful, aren't you? Well, I'm here now. DRS to your bumper. Oh, buddy. For my nemesis section. And overtake him. Oh no! Oh man, I think he's got it. I blew it. I blew it. Damn.
Yes, we're on the podium.
Second
Good job this
place.
weekend. Great drive. Thank you.
Almost had a drama
That's a
Monza
fantastic
type
performance
finish.
from Prema. It hardly looked in doubt. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure. But
I mean, good for
really
Prema
drive
and good
home
for,
how
you know,
much of a team
good
sport
job.
this is.
I'm strong. Congrats.
They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of these tires. But that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
You got talented hand on the wheel.
It
I
looks
still
like
think
it's
it's
time
another
for the
trouble,
victory
though.
ceremony
It's,
once again, as I can see the drivers beginning
gonna
to
be
make
my
their way out for
championship
the
to basically
celebrations.
lose.
You can see it
Let's
on
see
their
the
faces.
math works
It's
out, we'll get a
another
shot.
marvelous team win for Prema today.
See, I got no clearly with no friggin' sponsors on my sleeves. I'm supposed to be the second driver. Ha! I'm doing way better than that other loser.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Daniel increases their championship lead. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Probably Jade Aitken. You know, strong pace, good work with the strategy, just a very complete driver.
8th place.
And now a look at the team.
He started 15th.
Moved further ahead at the top of the standings.
Meanwhile, Marcus Armstrong, he moved up to 11th.
A strong weekend for them as they fight their way to the top. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Both freaking... Let's go to the standings. Tsunoda and Schumacher had bad days. Look at this, 46 points. I don't think... I could miss the race. I don't think they could catch me. I could not... Yeah, so I'm going to be the F2 champion. Sweet. It's cool with me. But we're going to race that next race anyway. Team standings. Hey. On me, because my loser teammate can't score a point. I'm surprised he finishes half the time. If people didn't have DNFs, he wouldn't have passes. God, he sucks. You see Joe? He has like up and downs. I feel like he should be better. Also, Schwartzman, good for you getting a win. Where's Primus second? Carlin. Oh, what happened to Jaruvula? Where did he finish? All right, let's go to race director. He finished 9th after starting 10th. All right, well, good for you. Alessi, 5th. I was racing with him for a minute. I think I raced Lundgaard as well. And Armstrong. I think I raced all these guys at one point. Aitken. There he is. I wonder how he got up there. Has up in 14th after starting 13th. Can't believe it. Schumacher, DNF. Started 5th. Piquet. Started 9th, DNF. Sonoma started 2nd, DNF. Like, damn, how about these good cars having DNFs? Alright, incidents. I got one with me. Oh, 3 with me. Corner cutting and collision with Alesi. Laps 3 and 4. I come down after that. Mechanical failure. Why is he on there and Schumacher isn't? That's curious. Pit stops. 10.5. I had the penalty. So that was why. Still incredible. All those good drivers had issues today. All right. The fastest. I scored 24 points and finished in second. All right, let's view the highlights. Tight here on the start, man. Wow. Kind of want to wind that a little bit. Yeah, Schwartzman went out to the lead on Sonoda. Actually, I want to see how he did that. Let's do that section. He honestly, really, except for the pit stop, he never looked back. to what was happening there, but I don't see camera. A lot of good camera shots in this. This Schumacher win for passing again. He's still in the race at this point. There's only lap 2. Look at the highlights. There's only lap 2. Couldn't get there. Couldn't get there. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching if you did. Thanks for hanging around. I'm going to sign off. Till next time. Tomorrow night, one more race. And then I'm going to take a hiatus. I'm not going to do anything for about a week and a half. 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks. And I'm going to come back and we're going to have F1 set up. And I may even be doing a team F1 with somebody. I've talked to somebody. I'm not going to relay who that is. It wouldn't be fair to say that yet. But if this person is going to do it, we're going to run an F1 team season. We're going to take over a team. I know we'll do our own team, of course. And just go through and do that. And I'll have this as well. So, yeah, come around, subscribe. Because I'm going to be doing some racing and we're going to have some fun. Well, sooner or later, we're going to get into more online racing, too. Some more, you know, with real other people. So, stick around for that, too, through the fall and winter. Till then, Godspeed, drive fast. Talk to you soon.